TN Sports, this is Grizzly Insider, sponsored by Albertsons Safeway.
Hello everyone, we're back with Grizzly Insider here on the Montana Television Network. I'm your host, Kyle Hansen. We're into February now as the college basketball season winds to a close, and both Grizzly programs are now in the latter half of Big Sky Conference play. The Lady Grizz earned a home sweep over Sac State and Portland State this past week, while the Grizz men split their road trip with a loss in Sacramento and a win in Portland. We're talking with head coaches Brian Holsinger and Travis DeCure here in studio, and we're also joined by Lady Grizz forward Dani Bartsch to talk about her breakout weekend. That's coming up, but first, as we always do, let's recap the past week in Grizz basketball. The Lady Grizz entered their game last Thursday against Sac State on a 2-game losing skid and needing a bounce back. Montana started quickly with one of its best quarters of the season and led 28-19 after the first quarter. But the Hornets, who entered the game as the #1 team in the Big Sky standings, eventually stormed back to build a 47-38 lead at halftime, and Sac State eventually led by 14 points in the third quarter. But Montana found a way to respond as the Lady Grizz used a full-court press to disrupt the Hornets. And once shots started falling, the Lady Grizz were able to get back into the game. A pair of steals by Sammy Fatkin that found Dani Bartsch helped spur the comeback. Then a three-point play by Gina Markson gave UM the lead for good, and the Lady Grizz picked up the 81-77 victory. On Saturday against Portland State, Montana again started fast, but their defense clamped down quickly on the Vikings as the Lady Grizz raced past PSU 88-56. Carmen G. Feller scored 19 points, while Bartsch had a double-double in the win as UM earned its first home sweep of the season and improved to 6-4 in league play. On the road, the Grizz men split their series as they played shorthanded all week and lost to Sac State before bouncing back with a win over Portland State as the Grizz men sit at 4-6 in Big Sky play. Coming up, Brian Holsinger joins the show to talk Montana sweep here in Missoula. We'll be right back on Grizzly Insider.
There's more coverage of the Grizzlies online anytime at montanasports.com. Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, sponsored by Albertsons Safeway.
We're back on Grizzly Insider, and we'll kick off our show with Lady Grizz head coach Brian Holsinger. And Brian, I'm talking to you after a home sweep. It's got to be feeling good right now.
A lot better than last week, I can guarantee you that, no question. But more importantly than a home sweep is that we played better basketball. Starting, in the fourth quarter, obviously, against Sac State, and then really the entire game against Portland State.
You guys are playing the Sac State when they come in, and they're the #1 team in the Big Sky Conference. Coming into this game, the team storms back. I mean, just what can you say about your girls and doing that to get kind of a statement win at this point in the season?
Yeah, we're talented, but we experienced some adversity in that game and foul trouble with Carmen, and so there came a time where we were like, okay, and we started so well. We had a great start with the new change in lineup, and then she gets in foul trouble, and that changes just offensively. And so for me, I was just like, hey, okay, how are we going to create some offense off our defense? And so the pressure really got to them, and that's what really was the catalyst to us coming back and winning.
When you are going into the week and you opt to do the lineup change, I guess can you just kind of walk me through how you guys were able to make that change, why you did it? Because you put Matt Koenig and Dani Bartsch in the starting lineup. Both played very well, and both have been playing well. Just what was the thought process there, and how did you guys able to make it work and deliver that message? Yeah,
it was time. You push buttons as a coach. Sometimes you look like a genius. Sometimes you look like an idiot. And it just happened to be good for us. And so, the thought process behind it though was that Mac is another ball handling, aggressive guard. And really a point guard, and so she really is from the moment she touches the ball, she's looking to make things happen, and that's always good when you start a game. And we were missing some of that. Our poor starts were a factor, and you get a little bit of that as well with Dani Bartsch, right? So Dani Bartsch, same kind of thing, but on the defensive end, she goes after rebounds with intensity. She makes plays on the defensive end that we weren't making, and so for us, it's just really helped our starts.
When you make a lineup change too, sometimes it's about how the team responds, and it looked like your team responded well. Like, what can you say about them? About maybe players settling into their roles, and everybody just kind of running with this new change.
Yeah, I mean, you communicate first, big into communication, and so sat Haley and Keeley down and said, hey, here's what we're going to do. They were awesome. They're good teammates. It's part of the culture we have. It's part of who we are, and they embraced it.
So you head into the Saturday game against Portland State, and really it's just kind of just jump and go. and you guys win by 32 points. So in that game, when you see it kind of pay off for a second straight game, just what did you think of their performance? Because pretty much from start to finish, your team dominated against the Vikings.
Yeah, you just want that game to propel you forward, the Sac State game. And so we were looking to execute well. Portland State is very zone-oriented, so we knew that going in. We've really executed well against zones all season. Helps when you get hot from three, without a doubt, but Dani was really good. Bartsch was really good in the middle of the zone where she just made shots, made passes. From start to finish, I was really pleased with her effort. You know, that team had won 4 out of 5 or something like that, was over on the other side of the state and played them tough. And it was a close game in the third quarter. And so for us to go in and do what we did was impressive. We just want to keep it going.
That pressing and then just the defensive effort, some of that you get from Dani when she's inserted in, but some of the other girls stepping up as well. Sammy had, I think, 4 steals against Sac State. Just what would you like? Did it feel like the team took a step forward in defense?
Without a doubt. All these kids are so focused on offense. And so for her, she just has embraced the defensive end, and she's in her element when we start pressing. And so she's flying all over the place. Those 2 huge steals to get the ball to Dani for lips were gigantic, but all of us, they're starting to embrace the defensive end in general. And so, the press always gives you a little bit of burst of energy when you're getting steals and you're causing discomfort, I guess, from the other team. And Sammy, in my opinion, probably played her best weekend of basketball since she's been here.
And then, Mac and Dani, what can you just say about what they did and what they brought to the starting lineup?
Yeah, for them, it's a mentality more than anything. They're very aggressive. Mac can really, really get to the basket and make things happen. Of course, she scored as well, but she has 6 assists. It's just a mentality more than anything. And it's the same thing with Dani. Dani is just, we needed some more rebounding, and she gets in there and she flies after things. But she has a very high IQ too. So one of the things that people always forget about is passing. Passing is so important. Being able to throw the ball inside, being able to make the right read, and Dani and Mac both do that really well.
Now, it's about keeping this momentum and going forward with 8 games left in conference play. You got a big road trip coming this week, so how do you guys hang on to that? Try to keep that ball rolling.
Yeah, you go on the road, and we played against a team that we beat here at home, and then we against a team that was a really close loss here at home. And so ultimately, we're continuing just to get better. How can we get better? How can we keep improving? We'll get into some of those teams later in the week, but we're going to get after it and continue just to improve in the areas that I know help success.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Brian. Good luck later this week. And we'll be joined by Dani Bartsch coming up on Grizzly Insider.
Get social with Grizzly fans and follow MTN Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, sponsored by Albertson Safeway.
Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, and we are joined by Lady Grizz sophomore forward Dani Bartsch. Dani, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Huge weekend for you and the team. Can you just tell me how it feels right now to come off a home sweep and get a couple of big wins?
I think it's huge. I feel like we really needed it, morale-wise, and our fans especially. We like to have a packed Dahlberg, and winning keeps them coming back. So, it's just keep the momentum going forward.
When you come off the previous week where it was a couple of tough losses and seemed like there was maybe a little bit of soul-searching going on with the program, to come back and maybe see some of that stuff pay off in the hard work and the big comeback against Sac pay off with 2 wins, just how does it feel, knowing that momentum is back with the team right now?
It just reestablishes we're right there, we can do this, especially Sac was the #1 team in the conference. They're a great team. That's not a small win by any means, and I think that ups our expectations for the team as we continue on throughout the season.
Now, this past weekend, it wasn't your first start for the Lady Grizz, but it was the first start in a while, first pair of starts. So for you, when you get the notice that you're going to get inserted in the starting lineup, what's going through your mind, and what's the biggest thing for you going into the games where you wanted to bring that energy and contribute as much as possible? What was kind of going through your mind in those moments?
I just wanted to play my role. Be defensively, I can run, I can jump, use my strengths in that to help get the team going whenever or wherever is needed. And then Brian's always said it doesn't matter if you start or not, it's how you finish. And so being put in the starting lineup, that didn't really change anything for me. I didn't really expect my minutes. It was just to start better. And so, they had an idea and it ended up working, and I trust them. So.
What was clicking? Why was it so smooth? Because when we've watched you play, rebounding and defense has been kind of some of your staples early on in your career with the ability to shoot. But your offense was on point. For you, like, why were these two games kind of so smooth, and what was working so well on both sides of the ball?
I would say offensively is just confidence. And then Nate and I got in the gym a lot this week and worked on my shot. Obvious, I was struggling from the three-point line the last few games, so glad to see that got figured out. And then defensively, it also just built onto offense. Sammy and I work really good together. We flow great in the press, I think. And if I get a lot of deflections, she reads the ball super well, and she always is there to pick them up. So.
Well, what is it, I guess, you might like about the press that it works so well? Like, for you, like, you guys have played it before, but, it just really seemed to click these 2 weeks. Like, do you just really like that element, and, like, how are you able to maybe take it to that next step?
It's not just me, I'd say it's just the team. Like, we're just super aggressive, and that helps us stay aggressive on offense, too. I feel like defense, we've had great offensive games, but that's because our defense has been so good. So defense absolutely gets our offense going as a team. I like getting the other team flustered and rushing them into bad shots. Just makes it more fun, I would say, for me. That's my type of basketball.
Totally. Has defense always been kind of one of those things you maybe pride yourself on, or just always been really prepared at it? Because it seems like when you even got here as a freshman, it seemed kind of be your role pretty early on.
I'd say I learned it more my senior year of high school. I always thought I had to be like an offensive threat, but I mean, Brian's really, and the coaching staff in general, has really put in, like, defense wins games, not offense. Like, you outscoring teams and playing no defense, you're not going to win championships that way. So I've really worked on that, I feel like, this summer, and really focused and trying to get better on that end.
You, as a true freshman last year, got a chance to see the court, but now that you're in year two, what would you say is maybe the biggest difference between the two, whether it's your comfort level, abilities? Like, what have you maybe noticed the biggest changes between freshman and sophomore year?
I'd say probably just knowledge of it all, and like reading the defense and taking a deep breath is big. I think last year I was trying so hard to be perfect. Obviously you're going to make a lot more mistakes if you're freaking out all the time. So this year Brian's always been like, slow down, just take a deep breath, just make the simple play, and it's helped a lot, I feel like.
You were a multi-sport star athlete at Helena Capital High School. Now you get to focus on basketball in college. How much has that also helped, knowing that, like, you get to just focus on one sport rather than being so good at so many?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I've never worked on basketball more than like a 6-month stretch like the season was in high school, and now doing it year-round, I mean, it's bizarre at how quickly your skills get better. I mean, I look at how I was in my high school, I'm like, I sucked compared to where I am now. But no, so it's great.
That's a harsh analysis.
Relatively, compared to where I am now, I would like to say that. I'm like, there's just so much more I know, and like I feel like I could have done so much better.
Sure. Yeah. Just kind of looking back on it a little bit. So for the team, Dani, kind of going forward, big road trip coming up with Northern Colorado and NAU, one of the longer road trips of the year for these programs. Just what's maybe the biggest thing to harness this momentum now? 2-game winning streak, beat a couple of good teams. How does this team kind of move forward here in a positive direction?
We can't relax. We can't get complacent with ourselves. I mean, none of the teams we're going to be playing are easy. No team is in the Big Sky Conference. Even Portland State, I mean, that score doesn't reflect at all at how good that team is. But so we just got to keep building on what we have and riding the wave.
Awesome. Well, Dani, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for being here, and good luck this week. And we'll be joined by head men's coach Travis DeCure coming up on Grizzly Insider.
There's more coverage of the Grizzlies online anytime at montanasports.com. Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, sponsored by Albertson Safeway.
Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, and we are joined by Montana men's basketball coach Travis DeCure. Travis, little bit of some adversity this past weekend, missing some guys, but you come away with the split on the road trip. Just kind of give me your thoughts after that trip to Portland and Sacramento.
Typically, splits. You want at least a split anytime you go on the road, and you hope to maybe steal a couple sweeps here and there. But if you walk away with splits, usually you're in a pretty good spot. And unfortunately for us, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride, and we're getting to a point where we probably need a little more than a split moving forward on these next couple road trips. But moving forward, the guys, I think they did a phenomenal job of bouncing back on Saturday after a tough road loss on Thursday. A lot of that is chemistry, playing together, and not really knowing who's going to be in uniform each night. And so We were a bit thin Saturday, and with the pace that Portland State forces upon you, typically you go into depth. And we were fortunate to play good basketball with not having depth available.
Ultimately, it's just, I don't know if it's bad luck or what with this year, especially with guys being availability, but it sounds like some guys leading up to the game you weren't quite sure about. So the Sacramento game, the offense stalls a little bit. You're without Mac Anderson, and like you said, Josh Bannon, a little bit questionable going into the week. So just going into that game, chemistry, I imagine, was just like the toughest thing for you guys to iron out.
Yeah, very difficult. You've got two different styles of play between Portland State and Sac State, so you try to prepare for each of those opponents. On Monday, maybe a little bit of your Saturday game, Tuesday, Wednesday, a little bit of your Thursday game. And Bannon didn't practice the entire week. Deshaun missed a practice on Monday, and then Mac is out. And so just a combination of those things, you prepare to play without those guys. And then when they become available, you kind of go back to how you may have played prior, and it just didn't really work out for us Thursday.
So as if the luck wasn't bad enough, then obviously Moody gets hurt against Sac State and is unable to play against Portland State. So you had 6 guys carrying the rotation minutes against Portland State. You guys still come away with the win. Just the time lapse in between that. What was it like as you guys got your team for ready for the Vikings?
Well, we had some meetings. I think we took some time just to have some conversations about us and what it would take for us to be successful, not only Saturday but moving forward. We spent a lot of time in Friday's practice really just on ourselves, offensively in terms of our efficiency, and tweaked a few things in terms of ways to get good shots, great shots for the right people. And I thought that Saturday was the best that we've executed that this year.
To see your guys bounce back shorthanded like that too. You have Lalu Oki getting big minutes, for one of the few times he has. You have Deshaun and Josh, both Joshes coming up big for you guys. Just to see them respond, like what were you most impressed about by the way they were able to do that?
Well, we flirted with playing big here and there this year with guys being out, and that was one of those games where we were going to have to play big, and so we were forced to kind of stick to that rotation for long stretches, and I thought it benefited us on the rebounding, playing through Bannon, allowing Bannon to play some point. The way he shared the ball, moved it around, became contagious to be led with him and Deshaun both having 6 assists. Was a sign of the ball movement and the sharing, but also just the versatility of our team offensively that we've been trying to get to all year.
Coming into this week, now you're going to see Northern Colorado and Northern Arizona again this year. You guys split with these teams earlier in the season. So as you kind of come off a week like this where availability is kind of questionable for some guys, how do you approach this week knowing it could be a similar thing or you could have everyone back, you just don't know?
You just keep plugging away. Without having a crystal ball, it's just very difficult. So, the biggest thing for us is whoever shows up, that's who we put on the floor. I think, with Moody being questionable right now at this point in time, obviously he probably won't practice today. We'll probably continue to just look at what we looked at this weekend and try to get some of those younger guys more minutes and just have everyone ready to go. And, Thursday night we'll figure it out.
When you guys are going to see teams that you've seen already this year, is it, what's the preparation like in that regard? Because you beat Northern Colorado on the road last time, and then lost to NAU in overtime. Just when you look at these teams, how do you guys maybe go about your business this way, whether personnel or not, or anything like that?
You try to clean up the things that hurt you. Even the Northern Colorado game, I felt we played probably our best 30 minutes of the season, but didn't really close the way we would like, and we need to clean some things up in that area. And then the NAU game, I feel there's games you beat yourself, and NAU made shots and they made plays and they did a good job of preparing for us. You go back and you watch, and there's 4 or 5 possessions on the offensive side of the ball that should have led to 2 points that didn't. There's some possessions where we could have gotten better shots. There were open guys that we didn't get the ball to. So if our execution is a little better and we defend a little better, we should have a better result. So this is that time of year where you try to find some areas of improvement per game with each opponent and maybe tweak some things and do a couple things a little different than maybe last time that might buy you a couple extra possessions.
Conference play is winding down. February is right around the corner. The Montana men are home on Thursday and Saturday. Travis, thanks so much for your time. We'll be right back on Grizzly Insider.
Take coverage of the Grizz with you. Download our app for your favorite mobile device today. Welcome back to Grizzly Insider, sponsored by Albertson Safeway.
Thanks so much for joining us for this week's Grizzly Insider. The Grizz men are the home team this week as they host Northern Colorado on Thursday and Northern Arizona on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Lady Grizz hit the road against these 2 programs this week for a pivotal 2-game stretch. We're back next week with Grizzly Insider. Have a great evening, everyone.